You may be wondering, is this the right time to switch from videotape to a tapeless environment? Well, you're not alone. Is tapeless more complicated? How do the images get recorded? And if not tape, what do I take away? Well, going tapeless won't complicate your shoot. The logistics are similar. It's much like your personal still digital camera. The images are captured and stored as data on a memory card. And at the end of the day, you'll walk away with a portable drive full of data clips. One of the handful of file-based formats is P2, and it's a great place to start. So let's go through the P2 workflow. This is a P2 card. The amount of video you can record depends on the storage space available on the card. The cards come in 8 to 64 gigabytes. The card fits into the P2 slot on Panasonic P2 cameras. There are several models. As with any video shoot, the goal is to get the footage you need. With the P2 workflow, that footage is captured onto the card as data. Every time you start and stop recording, the camera makes a clip and stores it on the P2 card. These clips can be played back at any time in any order, either in the camera or in any P2 compatible device. It's important to point out that you have the option of adding metadata at any point in the workflow. Think of metadata as a log sheet for each clip. It can include information like project name, location, subject, and more. If time and resources permit, you may choose to enter details into the metadata as you shoot, or you have the option to log the clips later. When the card is full, just eject it, insert a blank formatted card, and continue shooting. The full P2 card presents you with two options. Copy the data to a media hard drive immediately, or collect the data-filled P2 cards and copy them to a media hard drive later. Time and available storage will dictate this decision for you. Either way, you'll want to make 2 copies of the data before you erase the P2 card for reuse. 1 copy to work from, and 1 to store as a backup. Redundancy is key when working with data files. You should always have a backup plan when working with P2 data files. To copy data from a P2 card, you'll need to mount the card on a computer via the camera or other device, or use a P2 card reader, which is designed for copying and viewing data clips, as well as erasing and reformatting the cards. Both methods allow you to copy the P2 card data to an external hard drive as many times as you need. You now have a hard drive full of data that can be Mac or Windows compatible in the form of MXF data files that can be ingested directly into your edit system. Depending on your editing program, these MXF files are natively supported or can easily be converted into standard QuickTime or AVI files. And that's P2 workflow. Be consistent and redundant, and you'll be glad you made the switch to tapeless.
So where do you download information Overdrive? Go to Cruise Control's website and click Podcast.